Hey everybody, this is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I want to give a shout out to, of course, drone enthusiasts everywhere and my friends at the Drone Seekers. Hey, we got something going on today. As you can see, I've got two drones in my hand. Got the Mavic 2 Zoom and I have the Fimi X8 SE. So we're going to do a pretty simple little test today. I actually only have one battery for this, so that limits kind of how much we can do at one time. But what I'd like to do, I've always commented on what a sporty drone this is, how fast it is. And of course we know the Mavic 2 is pretty quick. So we're going to just kind of do an informal speed test. We're going to fly out over the Snake River Canyon. We got some scenic stuff to look at here, so this will make for some good scenery. And then we're going to head straight out with both drones in the same direction. We'll try them in normal mode as well as sport mode. As well, we are going to shoot in 4K 30 frames per second with the white balance set on sunny with both drones, so you can kind of compare the video quality too. So really, that's about it. Give me a few minutes, I'll get set up here and we'll get these birds in the air and we'll just see what they'll do. Okay, we're going to start with the Fimi X8 SE, just in normal mode first, and then we'll flip it into sport mode and see what we can do. But we're just going to go out over the canyon, up and back, and I'm going to start video now. So video is started. Like I said, we're in 4K 30 frames per second, white balance set on sunny. So it's kind of hard to see here, we're in the bright sun, but I'm going to go ahead and do an auto liftoff. Perfect. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna have my back to the camera most of the time here because I kind of got to shade it with my body to be able to see what I'm doing. But let's get some height. And by the way, I did do a gimbal calibration before I left the house. As you recall, the last time I flew this, which was just yesterday as a matter of fact, I had problems with the horizon being straight. But let's not mess around, let's not waste any battery, let's head straight out here. So that is full tilt, we're in normal mode. You know what, I forgot, I'm gonna change things. I'm gonna put it in imperial instead of metric. If I can find it here, guys, give me just a second. Of course, not in battery. Oh, there we go. Unit imperial. Sorry, I missed that earlier. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So here we go. Full stick forward again. I wanted you to be able to see it in miles an hour. Says gale warning. I mean, that's hilarious. I mean, it is absolutely dead still here, no wind. Gave us a gale warning. But man, 32 miles an hour. That's pretty good. Let me, rule of thirds here. I need to lower the gimbal a little bit. Sorry about that. Yeah, give me the gale warning again. I'm telling you, there is absolutely no wind. And that's me kind of heading the, changing the yaw there a little bit. The horizon looks pretty good. So, I mean, what you see is crooked there is just the natural lay of the land. But looks like we got a nice straight horizon here. So maybe it was just a, I did a gimbal calibration yesterday before I flew, but I did one again this morning before we took off. Maybe that's what it takes. But I've noticed the gimbal, sometimes it's straight and other times it's crooked. So I don't know what's going on there, but in any case, it's good now. So that's mostly what we're worried about. Yeah, so there's my wife is telling me in the background that there's a boat heading down the river here. So we're about 4,000 feet. That's plenty. That's, boy, almost a mile with a good solid, very, very solid FPV and a nice solid control. So anyway, let's head the other direction up the river. So there we go, full stick forward. And as soon as I get it back towards us here, we'll go into the settings and we'll go into sport mode, and we'll kind of do the same thing again, and we'll see what speed we come up with. "36 miles an hour, man. That's not bad." I can hear that boat, but I can't see him on my screen. Maybe you guys can. It's like I said, it's really sunny out here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, kind of in the middle of our screen here. Must be a jet boat, although I can't say that for certain, but typically it's jet boats on this part of the river. Yeah, he's moving along pretty good. Okay, so we're past our point here, so let me go back in and see if I can remember how to change it into sport mode. Limit of flight. I've got that at full. Yeah, there's sport mode. Turn on sport mode. Maximum flight speed is 40 miles an hour. Yeah, so cool. So we're in sport mode. We're going to turn it around here. I hear that boat almost directly in front of me. We'll see if maybe we can follow him a little bit. So in theory, you know, I went 36 miles an hour in normal mode, which is freaking awesome. I'm going to lower the gimbal here, see if we can see that guy. Yeah, there he is. And we are full stick forward. He's going through some riffles there. I guarantee you that's a jet boat. Drone overloaded. Please fly carefully, whatever that means. And you know, it's weird. If anything, the speed is slower. I don't know, you guys are seeing this. I mean, we had 36 miles an hour earlier. I don't know what it means by drone overloaded, but does that mean that it's getting too hot? It's possible, because this is a pretty warm day. Well, I'm going to stop there and spin us around and come back. Full stick forward. Again, this is in sport mode this time. Yeah, now there must be a wind, because look, there we go. We're over 40 miles an hour. Now we're talking. We must have had a headwind going the other way, but I don't really feel it here. There, 42 miles an hour. That's pretty darn good. I told you guys this is a pretty sporty drone. Yeah, I wish I knew what that drone overloaded is. Could that mean that the motors are getting hot, or the ESCs? I have no idea. Maybe I'm gonna ease off the stick here and see if it stops that. Yeah, it does. So evidently, yeah, we don't have that anymore. So it might have been using power. So I'm going to go back into normal mode. So we're back in normal mode again, and let's just do some flights here. I just love the this Snake River Gorge here, and we're at a spot called Dedication Point is where we're at. It's off of the Swan Falls Road. If you look off in the distance there, you'll see the Swan Falls Dam, which of course you would not want to. That's a sensitive area. You don't want to be flying your drone over any dams. So we're at about 50% battery here. I'm not going to push it too much today, but let's kind of turn here. That's an old, I think that's an old road that used to come down the side there. Who knows how that could have been built in the 1800s. But one of the things I wanted to show you here, whoops, we lost FPV. That was my fault because I was turned away from where the drone is at. But I wanted to show you the ground here. What you can see here today is that it's greener than you may have normally seen in the past. What I wanted to show you here is you'll see spots here that are gray, but that is because
using
they
sticks in
actually
RTH mode will change flight route.
Yeah, so did it go into return to home here? Maybe it did. Yeah, it's in fail-safe return. That's what's going on. We're going to X out of that. We've still got 46% battery. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. So that in itself kind of is blocking FPV. Yeah. So we're losing it here. Thank you, honey. That's not going to work because I'm sorry, guys. It's really difficult for me to see the screen while it's on this side of us. So I'm going to see if I can turn around so I can turn around the other way and get in the shade, because I'm having to hold the drone, the controller to face the drone. Yeah, Sarah kind of found a spot for me here, but I don't think it's still going to block the signal. Yeah, as soon as I put it down there, it blocked the signal. Gale warning, it says. That just cracks me up. Boy, guys, I am all but blind on this screen here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a return to home. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. It's just so bright out here that I can't see the screen, and without the if I'm turning to face the controller to the drone, I can't see the screen at all. I mean, I'm just like flying blind. So we're down to 36% battery, so I'm going to go ahead and land. I think we've accomplished what we wanted to accomplish. There we are. So let's see if it sees the landing pad. You can see me standing there, and you can see the landing pad. Landing pad not detected, it says. It's coming down. We'll land manually if we have to. So the precision landing on this thing is pretty much a bust. It always says landing pad not detected. Well, I don't know.
Using sticks in RTH mode will change flight route.
I don't know what it takes for it to see the landing pad. That's me moving it over
using sticks in RTH mode will change
manually.
flight route. Using sticks in RTH mode will change flight route. Using sticks in RTH mode will change flight route.
I'm going to kick the gimbal back up. Yeah, it was starting to raise there.
Using sticks in RTH mode will change flight route.
So we hit the pad there, but that was a manual landing. The precision landing on this thing is just really, it always just says it can't see the landing pad. Well, I mean, I don't know why, because it's always there, and I've tried the blue side, the orange side. I'm just saying that precision landing is in-op on this bird, so there's no point in being messing with it. I'd like to hear from other people if they've got it to work. I'd be interested to hear. So yeah, it's telling me low battery, so so we'll go ahead and shut things down. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down the Fimi X8 SE, and then we'll get the Mavic 2 zoom up in the air. And I think I saw 42 miles an hour on the screen, so while it was in sport mode, going with the wind at its back. So we'll give that a shot with the Mavic and see if it can do the same. We got some kind of odd warnings on this. It said gale warning. Well, I'm just telling you, there's practically no wind here. So I don't know what that's about. And then we had some, I think it said drone overloaded or something like to that effect. And I'm not sure what that meant, but I was flying at full throttle, so I don't know if that is the motors are getting too hot or whatever, because as soon as I eased off on the stick, those warnings went away. So I'm sure it has something to do with the circuitry on the drone heating up. I mean, it's almost 80 degrees where we're at here today, so that's possible. But anyway, let me shut this one down. Let me get the Mavic ready to go, and we'll try it again with it. So I got the Mavic 2 zoom out here. So give me just a second. I'm going to do a compass calibration, and then we'll get this thing up in the air. I was struggling to even see the FPV earlier because the sun is so bright out here, but we'll give it our best shot, and you'll be able to compare hopefully video quality as well as, we'll just see how fast these babies go. So yeah, I'll put it, make sure I got it in P mode here. I do. I had to look at the switch there, and then we'll try slipping it into sport mode. Kind of got a little breeze coming up here, so we'll try it against the wind and then with the wind at its back. So we're going to do the compass calibration on this one too, Sarah. Hang on. Okie dokie, so I can kind of see here. Let's go ahead and do an auto takeoff. I'm going to turn the camera around. I know the sun will be the wrong way, and we'll have to turn it back around to look at the drone. But let's go ahead and do an auto takeoff here.
Takeoff. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Says the home point has been recorded. Man, this frickin' thing is amazing. So I think we were a little over 100 feet high on the other drone. So we're in P mode right now. So let's go full stick forward. I'm showing about 31 miles an hour. The wind could be a little bit different, although it feels really still right now. Boy, this is an amazing drone. This thing is just, the controls and everything are so smooth on it. Let me drop that gimbal just a little bit. I always forget about the rule of thirds. I think we went out about 4,000 feet with the Fimi. Solid connection with this drone, man. That's me yawing a little bit. We're going to go a little further with this guy. What the heck? I have obviously a lot of confidence in this particular product, so I'm telling you, it's amazing. I mean, just solid FPV, solid connection, OcuSync 2. Of course, mind you, this drone was $1,250 as opposed to I paid $425 for the Fimi, so you need to keep that in mind. So we're going to hit 6,000 feet, and then I'm going to turn it around. I think that's as far as I've ever. I don't know if I've ever gone out that far with this drone. So we're going to turn around the other way, and you know, I wasn't paying. The miles per hour, I think I saw the top I saw was like 32, maybe 33. So we'll have to review it when we go back in. I hate to say it, but I wasn't paying attention. So let's just see if we can go straight the other way. And this time, the wind should be with us a little bit if it's the same as what we saw on the Fimi. Yeah, so about 31 miles an hour, something like that. Well, we really ran it out there a ways. Boy, the Snake River Canyon is amazing. I just love flying here. So as soon as we get it back, we will back to about even with us. We'll put it into sport mode and turn around, and probably won't go all the way out to 6,000 feet again, but we should have an idea as to how what kind of speeds we can get. I'm seeing about 31 miles the gallon, 31 miles an hour, maybe 31 and a half, something like that. So with the Fimi we saw coming this direction, it was a little bit faster. So I don't know if that was wind or what. We're at about a couple thousand feet. It's moving right along. Pretty steady speed, like I said, about 31 miles an hour. One thing about this product, you're not getting any weird gale force warnings or drone overloaded warnings or anything like that. It's a solid product. I'm just telling you, I think we've proven over and over again, if you can afford it, DJI is the way to go. I hear some gunshots off in the distance. Somebody's doing some target practice. Yeah, oh shoot, we've gone past. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry guys, we've gone a couple thousand feet past. Little wind just came up here. Enable it in main controller settings. So evidently there's something I have to set here. So let me go into settings. So maybe I have to enable multiple flight modes. That's it. Okay, that's it. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. So now we're going to click it up into sport mode. Yeah, there we go. Obstacle avoidance unavailable. Sorry about that, guys. I should know better than that. But anyway, here we go. And you could see the gimbal kick down there a little bit. And boy, yeah, we're seeing a little increase in speed, about 36 miles an hour. I think the best we did earlier were there's 37. And this is kind of against the wind. Sorry I flew on past us earlier there. Yeah, we're going on by. So we'll go out about 4,000 feet here. I'm seeing 37. I don't think I've seen a 38 yet, but pretty close. Boy, there's somebody with a shotgun off in the distance. You can hear it going off. Yeah, there was that a 38? Yeah, 40. Look at that. We hit 40 there for a second. So I think that's about what we, as I recall, that's about what we hit with the Fimi. So I hear an aircraft off in the distance. Hopefully Sarah can help me spot that. 38 miles an hour. Yeah, it's behind me. Okay, we're going to turn around here. Yeah, it's way behind us there, so it's nothing that's in our way. Yeah, so it's going away from us. Sarah spotted it. So let's come back and lift the gimbal just a little here. Full stick forward. So in theory, we've got the wind with us coming. Yeah, we sure as heck do. Look at that, 45 miles an hour. Wow. Wow, guys. Yeah. Yeah, man, this thing. I always talk about that, about the Fimi being a hot rod. That's, yeah, this DJI Mavic 2 Zoom is clearly the one with the power. Look at that, 45 miles an hour. Man, that is hauling the mail, boys. So I can hear the drone. As soon as we see that number start, the distance number starting to go up, we'll know that it's passing us. Yeah, there we go. So let me turn around here, and that should be right about where we're at. I'm sorry, I cannot see the FPV enough to really tell, but we're going to go full stick forward here. Yeah, it's I can hear it. It's coming right over the top of us. We're pretty close. Right in front of us. There it is. Man, this thing is amazing. Boy, guys, you know, FPV is just about impossible here. I wish I could. I wish I had better. But I'm gonna go backwards here. So what you're gonna see, kind of a. You're gonna see some green areas, and you're gonna see some what look like dead areas here. And so the dead area. Yeah, there it is. I can see it a little bit better on the FPV now, and there's where we parked our car. So the dead area, they actually sprayed. They sprayed for what they call cheat grass. And cheat grass is an alien species of grass that is very prolific, and it causes a couple problems. It's a fire hazard, for one, and then number two, they call it cheat grass because there's no nutritional value to it. So even the you know, the cattle that they graze them or something, they don't get any nutritional value off of it. So that's why it's called cheat grass, and they try and get rid of it, and they've sprayed it here. But what I wanted to show you kind of the landscape here, because we've got a lot of sagebrush, and in fact, I'm going to go back into P mode, and we're going to go forward here and kind of let you guys look at the territory here a little bit. We've got about 9 minutes worth of battery left. So this is the trail that we walked down to get down here. And you can see the sagebrush down there, pretty cool. And off into the flat, that road you see that car going down to goes to Swan Falls Dam. And right there is where we're parked. Dedication point. Let's go ahead and fly over that. Sorry guys, I wish I was better with the gimbal. That's the old Durango. Whoop, too much. I just saw something here. I hope I started video earlier. I think I accidentally hit the button, maybe. I don't know. Guys, I hope I got video. I hope I didn't fly all that way without video. That's not good. I bet I did. Well, let's go back over the, we got just enough battery here. We're taking video now. We'll go back over the canyon. Yeah, I have a feeling that I did not start video. It's gonna make me sick. That's where Sarah and I are, right there. Yeah, we're getting a low battery warning. So we better bring her home. Okay. We're bringing her home.
Go home.
So let's see how close this guy can get to the landing pad. I'm going to turn the camera back around here so you can see. Drop the gimbal down a little. There's that landing pad. So the cool thing about the zoom is it lifts up the gimbal just as it lands. Boy, I really hope I had video on there when we were flying earlier. That makes me sick if I didn't. Sarah's asking me if I have another battery, and that kind of is a lesson there. I should have charged up my second battery. Boy, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? That's one thing about the old Mavic. Yeah, precision landing, baby. Lifts up the camera. And smack right on the center of the landing pad. So you know, there's kind of a lesson there. That's why you pay $1,200 or $1,500 for a drone. This is just a phenomenal product. Anyway, let me get it shut down and then we'll do a quick conclusion here. Okay guys, so we had a fun little flight today. We had the Mavic 2 Zoom and the Fimi X8 SE. Did a little speed test, did a little video test. Well, I'll have to see when I get home and see what files are on there, but I think I might have messed up with the Mavic. I don't think I started video. I noticed almost at the end of the flight that I did not have video on. So hopefully it was something else that I did. I don't know. I'm hoping that I have some video, but I think we got enough that you can kind of compare the video of the two, and we had the settings the same. As far as the speed, man, we proved that the Mavic Pro is king. But it's we had it over 45 miles an hour with the wind at its back, and I think this guy did about a little over 40 miles an hour with the wind at its back going into the wind. I think this one was 33, 34, and I think we had this one up to 37, 38 at one point going into the wind, but that'll all be on the FPV. I did a screen recording, so you'll be able to see that. But you know what, guys? Honestly, this is just for fun. You know, I think it's really not fair to compare a $400 product. Well, I paid $425 for this. I paid $425 for this. I paid $1,250 for this. So it really is kind of apples and oranges. And but you know, it does. I guess it shows you do get a lot for your money with this Fimi X8 SE. But it also shows why DJI is the king of drones, because this is just a phenomenal product. I mean, the way it handles, the way it operates, it's just stunning. I guess that's about it. I hope you got something good out of this video. Sarah and I sure had fun putting it together. So this is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out, and if you like this kind of content, man, it'd be great if you'd subscribe and maybe hit that bell notification so you can see when we got a new video coming out. And, you know, I always say this, but I really mean it. I really appreciate it when you people take the time to watch my videos, because I know how valuable everybody's time is. So thank you for that. And hey, we'll see you on the next one.